Well, the power tool method with the grinder works great, but I'd like to use a method which is a little simpler, frankly a little quieter, and for me a little more relaxing. And I'm just going to use a couple of simple gouges to shape the seat. Now, because this is a piece of kiln-dried wood and the grain is sort of running in different ways, I need to have a strategy about how I'm going to carve the seat. So what I want to do is to go ahead and lower this area here where I've got these holes, these depth indicator holes, and once I've lowered that area, I can begin to work from the outside into that and also from the saddle region into those lower areas. And that'll make things a lot simpler. But of course, it's carving, so we've got to read the grain, work with the grain, and so sometimes we're going to be cutting across it, sometimes with it, and sometimes probably snarling our faces up a little bit and working against it. But it's a great way to shape a seat. It's a lot of fun, so turn a ball game on or a podcast and enjoy a Saturday afternoon carving a seat. Well, I'm pretty much done with the seat. As you can see, I've got it shaped, smoothed, and nicely sanded. I don't want to sand it too much though, because when the legs come through, they're going to be wedged, they'll need to be clipped off, and everything will need to be sanded off again. So this is fine for now. Now, as you saw earlier, I was using a series of gouges to achieve the shape here. And to go from a gouged profile, which is kind of rough, to this, I used a series of different scrapers, which helped a lot, kind of maintaining my curvature throughout, and then a little bit of fine work with the broad sweeping gouge and a bit of sandpaper too, and that got us to where we are now. So with all this done, it's time for a trip to the bandsaw, and I'm going to cut out the final shape of our seat, sand the outside, and then we'll proceed to a few finishing details on the seat.